Hello and welcome to Rauta's Black Metal Reviews. This time it's a swan song released by the Dutch legends Urfaust. Now, before we go into that, let's take a quick look to the band's discography so far. What started in 2003, ended in 2023, so 20 years, 2 decades, finished by this last release I'm about to show you and talk you about. As many of you know, this band featured basically 2 members. Well, there are some past ones, only one though mentioned here, but basically the lineup revolved around these 2 guys who did drums, guitars, vocals, etc. And they also performed as a duo. Witnessing them once upon a time, it was pretty interesting. Now, what is also interesting is their genre. Here on Metal Archives is listed as atmospheric black metal / ambient. Some would go even as far as to label them as black metal doom. Well, all of these are partially true depending on which particular release you're talking about, which ones you're gonna check out and all that stuff. But yes, I would say atmospheric black metal with ambient is pretty cool and true, but this new one also features some of those doomier parts. So, all in all, quite a vast discography. I mean, we have 7 full albums here, quite a few splits, EPs, what have you, so dozens and dozens of releases throughout the years. And Untergang from 2023 was indeed so far, well, it seems to be their last one also. So, quick look at the main list and you will see that they were always pretty active throughout the years, doing 2 albums already in the first few years, then a little bit gaps here and there, like 5 years and so, but eventually coming back to more activity in late 2010s and so, and here we have it. What to talk about this band that is now gone? What would the guys do now after the split up phase? Now, we're not discussing about what happens in the future, or that maybe that will be happening sometimes, I hope, with an interview, but now we're focusing on the album called Untergang, which is here depicted as a devil having a drink. Now, those who have been following the band already know that drinks or alcohol, and especially, has been a theme of a lot of these releases during the years. They even, a couple of years ago, did their own booze, which was unfortunately very, very limited edition. Didn't have a chance to take that one, not to mention review and all, but anyway, it's part of the theme here. Here you have some liner notes of the album, and of course the track list. Nice looking digipack with a little cool printing here, you know, the way the tracks or logo are presented. Then you have this non-glossy booklet with years 2003 and 2023, like said, the whole career, with some Northern Lights as an opening picture to this booklet. And as you can see, the whole theme goes on here with more pictures accompanied by track names, but as far as you can see, there are no lyrics. These, I would guess, hand-drawn images are pretty cool if you ask me. They are really, really fitting for the like down-to-earth feeling with the music and the whole band as such. But they are not maybe the kind of stuff people are looking for. I mean, essentially, if you want to go into the world of lyrics and all. So let's tune back to the Metal Archives backdrop while I go you through musically these 37 minutes of an album. Now, this is an album that really, really goes with the atmosphere as such. There are really slow parts where it definitely brings up the rather doomy take on the things. Now, people who are expecting a certain kind of aggression or really sinister landscapes, atmosphere, soundscapes, what have you, well, they might be really a little bit disappointed. I mean, this is kind of like the opposite of Marduk going super fast and aggressive and machine gun fires. This is more like the devil really passing out. I mean, this cover image already kind of complements the whole deal here. If you're getting some kind of vibe from albums like Panzer Division Marduk with, you know, tank on the cover and you're like filled with 30 minutes of machine gun fire and World War II fighting and all that stuff, yes, that's very true. And at the same time, you could say, yes, this cover fitting Untergang is really, really complementing the whole music here. I mean, this is kind of a last soundtrack of the evening in the language known as black metal. You're maybe not talking to the devil in a very mystic or sinister ways, not to mention super dark feelings, yet you're not about nature atmospheric parts, which are very, very common, of course, in the atmospheric black metal genre. This is more about whoever passes out the last is also supposed to flip the switch, turn off the light. It's time to go to bed. It's time to go and prepare for the eternal sleep, or it is likely to be at least partially feeling like that. I'm saying here, this is a good way to end a chapter known as Urfaust in general, or Untergang for that matter. I mean, the whole feeling is like the end is coming, the end is near, and now it's finally happening. It's not really like depressive, but there is certain kind of what I would say gloominess, a certain bleak feeling to the music here, which is very, very different from those more aggressive bands. Yet at the same time, this totally feels like whatever the Dutch guys have been doing more than most of their careers, their only unique way to do atmospheric black metal the way these Dutch people want to do it. I would say this is not maybe their best. I mean, I kind of like the previous EP a little bit better, but then again, I wouldn't say it's their worst either. I think this is a really good way to say bye-bye, or whatever it is. And as such, working as a swan song to the band, what it seems to be, I mean, it's very, very fitting. Those who are looking for something different in the terms of Urfaust are probably not getting it, but then again, as a fan service release, this really does the job quite well. So if you're looking for your dose of Urfaust and you missed it in already 2023 when this came out, August by the way, just was sent to me a little bit late, well, now it's your chance to get it upgoing. Links are provided in the description box. I hope you like it, and let me know what you think about it. Do you feel this cover art is fitting for the music? Did you ever get to see the band live? Did you actually like the album? Now, off you go. See you soon and take care.